Has TLC found the new Duggar family? Meet the De La Mottes of Big City, Big Family. Another extra-large family is coming to TLC, the cable network known for bringing the controversial Duggar family to prominence, has announced a new special featuring another conservative clan. The De La Mottes are a family of 13 who've traded the California suburbs for the lively streets of New York City. They'll share their story in the upcoming one-hour special Big City, Big Family. Mark and Amber De La Motte are the proud parents of 11 kids. They've moved to Manhattan so that their children can study music. But raising such a large family in the Big Apple is a challenge. As they juggle their growing family, a new lifestyle, and the challenges of busking together on the streets, the De La Mottes are finding that the fast-paced city life is both exhilarating and overwhelming. Reads TLC's description of the special. With worldly influences at every corner and mounting pressure to make it in the city that never sleeps, they'll have to adapt fast or risk losing the closeness they've worked so hard to build. So who are the De La Mottes? Mark and Amber have been together for more than 2 decades, and their children range in age from 22 to 1 year. Josiah, Pearl, Elijah, Naomi, Noah, Anna, Chloe, Enoch, Melody, Moses, and Neda. All of the older kids are avid musicians. Pearl and Elijah are students at Juilliard, and Josiah, who recently got married, studies at the Manhattan School of Music. With their upcoming special, the De La Mottes join a long list of large, often conservative families featured on TLC. The Duggars are the best known. The family of fundamentalist Christians starred in 19 Kids and counting on until eldest son Josh Duggar was exposed as a sex predator. The TLC lineup has also included the Platts of Welcome to Plathville, who performed music together as a family as well as individually, and the Willis family, who had a short-lived TLC show about their family band before Father Toby Willis was sentenced to 40 years in prison for child rape. Other large families with past and present shows on the network include the Derricos, Doubling Down with the Derricos, the Roloffs, Little People, Big World, the Johnstons, Seven Little. In a 2023 interview with the Free Press, the De La Mottes said that even though they had a lot of kids, their views weren't extreme. The family attended a culty church affiliated with the independent fundamentalist Baptist movement in San Diego, Amber admitted. But their current church is not as strict, they said. And her husband, Jeremy Volo, do not plan on having 19 children like her famous parents, but the jury's still out for the rest of the Duggar siblings. We're not having 19, so I don't know, Jinger, 31, said on the Wednesday, January 15, episode of the Unplanned podcast, when asked how many Duggar grandchildren there would be if she and each of her siblings had the same number of kids as their parents. So we gotta cut that out. Jinger then admitted that it's possible some of her siblings might follow in parents Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar's footsteps. Yahoo is using AI to generate takeaways from this article. This means the info may not always match what's in the article. Reporting mistakes helps us improve the experience. Generate key takeaways. Her husband, Jeremy Volo, do not plan on having 19 children like her famous parents, but the jury's still out for the rest of the Duggar siblings. We're not having 19, so I don't know, Jinger, 31, said on the Wednesday, January 15, episode of the Unplanned podcast, when asked how many Duggar grandchildren there would be if she and each of her siblings had the same number of kids as their parents. So we gotta cut that out. Jinger then admitted that it's possible some of her siblings might follow in parents Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar's footsteps. Advertisement. It's very possible, she said. So get this. One of my brothers is a twin, he and his wife, Katie Duggar, they're pregnant with twins and their twins are going to be born before their oldest turns 3. So they're going to have 4 under the age of 2. So it's possible to get up to 19. Jedediah and Katie, Both 26 welcomed twins Elsie and Emma earlier this month. They already share son Truett, 2, and daughter Nora, 19 months. With the twins additions, there are now 35 Duggar grandchildren. The next generation will continue to grow as Hannah Duggar, who is married to Jeremiah Duggar, and Jinger are both currently pregnant with baby No. 3.